tourist places in New York, with its diversified culture, a plethora of entertainment, splendid history, and scenic beauty, the places to visit in New York have been captivating tourists for many decades. While some may get attracted to the phenomenal architecture of historical buildings, such as the Empire State Building and the Statue of Liberty, others usually visit here to blend into its chic and luxurious lifestyle. The South Street Seaport or the Central Park are surely everlasting favorites, but various hidden gems, including the Queens County Farm Museum and the Prospect Park, are nothing less than a wonder. Brooklyn Bridge is among some of the most unforgettable attractions in New York. You should take a long walk across where you can relax, take in the river's view, and look at the skyline above. One of the greatest and most visited tourist places in New York is the Times Square, the busiest pedestrian area in the city and the largest contributor to the world's entertainment industry. While Times Square is a site for the social and outgoing types, the American Museum of Natural History is for history geeks. Number 15, Statue of Liberty. A colossal neoclassical sculpture on Liberty Island in New York Harbor, the Statue of Liberty is one of the most iconic places to visit in New York City. It is a copper statue, the Statue of Liberty. Enlightening the world was gifted by France to the United States for friendship. Statue of Liberty is not an unknown attraction to tourists. The Lady Liberty is a symbol of freedom from slavery since October 28, 1886, and has remained one of the most visited places in New York. The statue is made with copper and was a gift from the people of France to the United States. The statue is situated at Liberty Island in the New York Harbor. The figure of the statue is a robbed Roman liberty goddess who holds a torch in her right hand above her head. Her left hand carries a tabula with a date inscription of July 4th, 1776 in Roman numerals, and a broken shackle with chains lie at her feet as she takes a step ahead. Number 14, Times Square, located at Broadway, 7th Avenue, cornered by 42nd and 47th Streets. Times Square is a major commercial intersection, tourist destination, entertainment hub, and one of the major New York City attractions. Dating back to the 1880s, its original name was Longacre Square. However, the mayor of New York renamed it Times Square in 1904 after the popular daily, the New York Times, took up residence in the building. Unlike other tourist destinations in New York, Times Square is a mighty place that is extremely popular within the native city people, tourists, and people all over the world. You might have visited this place virtually in music videos or movies, but its grandeur is only realized when you stand face to face. Times Square has always been regarded as a commercial intersection between Broadway and 7th Avenue. The area is kindled with unending billboards and advertisements. Being one of the top tourist attractions in New York, Times Square has been winning hearts with over 50 million people visiting here annually. You can come here with friends or family, click pictures, and roam around. Number 13, Central Park. Central Park is the 5th largest urban park in New York City and is located between the Upper West and Upper East sides of Manhattan. The park has lots of popular attractions for its visitors. Some attractions are historically significant, but all of them are beautiful, such as artificial lakes, meadows, waterfalls, and wooded areas. These attractions also include Belvedere Castle and Block House, a remaining fort from the War of 1812. Central Park has been flooding with tourists since 2016. Approximately 45 million people visit this park every year on average. It is unarguably the most visited park in the entire world, along with being the first public park in the United States of America. Built within the heart of Manhattan, the park is a lenient ground for athletes, musicians, strollers, and even bird watchers to witness migratory birds above. We believe that it is now your turn to visit these breathtaking attractions in New York, whether it is a long visit or short. Number 12, World Trade Center. A large complex of several buildings, the World Trade Center is located in the financial district of Lower Manhattan in New York City. The twin towers of the World Trade Center, the North and South, were devastated to an extent sufficient to shake the nation's spirit in the 9/11 attack. The buildings were then rebuilt and opened to people in 2014. As the whole world already knows about the attack on the World Trade Center in 2001, the original 7 buildings have been replaced on the same site. The complex is now in the process of rebuilding. There are 6 new skyscrapers in total. Out of 6, 4 are completed. The buildings include a memorial and museum to honor the victims in the attack. It also includes the elevated Liberty Park adjacent to the site, which houses the St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church, Vehicular Security Center, and a transportation hub within its premises. You should definitely pay a visit here to witness the grandiose of this place. To number 11, Empire State Building. A 102-story Art Deco modernist skyscraper in the heart of New York Midtown Manhattan, the building is named after the nickname of New York, Empire State. One of the most distinctive and famous buildings in the United States of America, the Empire State Building is listed amongst the renowned New York tourist attractions. It also tops America's favorite architecture list and stands tall at 1,250 feet. It is believed that your trip to New York City is incomplete if you do not visit the Empire State Building, since it is one of the best tourist attractions in New York. It has been chosen as the world's most famous office building by the people since it rules the sky and defines great architecture. The building was opened in 1931, but the first official climb to the top floor was taken in 1937 by A.W. Aldrich, a Vermont farmer, in 36 minutes. We recommend you these places to visit in New York, since they are a prestige for not only the city, but the United States as well. Number 10, Brooklyn Bridge. The first fixed crossing of the East River. The Brooklyn Bridge is a cable-stayed suspension bridge that connects the boroughs of Manhattan and Brooklyn. It was the first bridge to use steel for cable wires. It is also considered as an amazing feat of the 19th century engineering marvels. The Brooklyn Bridge is amidst the world-famous tourist places in New York that link the 2 boroughs of Brooklyn and Manhattan with each other. The bridge was built with granite towers and steel cables in 1883 and has since offered a safe passageway for commuters, travelers, trains, bicycles, cars, etc. on a daily basis. Number 9, Wall Street. An 8-block long street located in the financial district of Lower Manhattan in New York City. The Wall Street is an 800-meter-long stretch. The Wall Street extends in the west from Broadway to South Street and the East River in the east. Since ages, Wall Street has been headquarters of some of the largest brokerages and investment banks of the United States of America. Wall Street is a part of the Lower Manhattan in New York City. It is a home to New York Stock Exchange, NYSE. Number 8, Niagara Falls. The tumbling, frothy falls, more than 3,100 tons of water flows over the edge every second, are the star tourist attraction in this New York destination that borders Canada. The best way to see Niagara Falls is on a Maid of the Mist boat tour, which takes poncho-clad visitors on an electric tour boat to the base of the falls. Or more daring visitors can experience this natural wonder on a thrilling whirlpool jet boat tour. Just don't forget to check out the area's other unforgettable attractions, such as Niagara Falls State Park's hiking trails, Niagara Park's Botanical Gardens and Butterfly Conservatory, or the nearby casinos. Number 7, New York City. A hub for culture, the arts, food, and sightseeing, New York City is a must-visit on many travelers' bucket lists, and for good reason. Everyone can find something to enjoy in the Big Apple. You can see a Broadway show, visit the world-famous Empire State Building, walk the High Line, check out the dozens of museums, eat your way through Manhattan's distinct neighborhoods on a food tour, or shop till you drop along Fifth Avenue. Don't forget to stroll through iconic Central Park and visit its can't-miss attractions, including the Central Park Zoo and Conservatory Garden. Number 6, Thousand Islands. Despite its name, the Thousand Islands region is composed of more than 1,800 islands. The best way to see this vast area, which also stretches into Canada, is during an open-air boat tour. A scenic cruise here will take you past lighthouses, mansions, and castles, and include commentary about the real-life pirates who used to roam the island's waters and the Gilded Age magnates who once called the region home. When you're ready to return to land, Hike the trails in Wellesley Island State Park or fish in Mary Island State Park, both on Wellesley Island. Number 5, the Catskills. With 98 peaks, southeastern New York's Catskill Mountains beckon to nature enthusiasts. About 40% of Catskill Park's 700,000-plus acres are designated as forever wild, meaning you'll have access to sprawling spaces ideal for outdoor activities. In winter, the Catskills offer ample opportunities to ski and snowboard. Meanwhile, summer is perfect for hunting, hiking, boating, and ziplining, among other activities. After a busy day outdoors, you can check out the region's art scene. The Catskills were home to America's first art movement, the Hudson River School, or enjoy the amenities at one of the area's top resorts. Number 4, Long Island. This 118-mile Long Island is frequented by New Yorkers looking to escape the city to relax on white sand beaches with a glass of wine. Summer hotspots like the Hamptons and Montauk boast charming seaside allure and can't-miss stretches of sand like Ditch Plains Beach, a popular place to surf. Meanwhile, family-friendly Jones Beach State Park is a more approachable option with a swimming pool, a mini golf course, and shuffleboard areas, among other amenities. Beyond beaches, Long Island boasts more than 50 wineries and tasting rooms, some of which are part of the island's North Fork Wine Trail. Number 3, Ithaca. The presence of two renowned institutions, Ithaca College and Cornell University, makes Ithaca a true college town. But this small town in New York's Finger Lakes region is also known for its stunning natural beauty. So much so that its slogan is, "Ithaca is gorgeous." Ithaca is surrounded by more than 150 waterfalls, as well as gorges and dense forests with hiking and biking trails. What's more, the town overlooks the southern shore of Cayuga Lake, a superb spot for boating, fishing, and swimming. For groups with budding naturalists, follow Ithaca's Discovery Trail to must-see attractions like the Science Center and the Cornell Botanic Gardens. Number 2, Rockefeller Center. The center is a complex of 19 commercial buildings in Midtown Manhattan, as well as one of the major New York City attractions. Named after John D. Rockefeller Jr., the center was created over 100 years ago to bring his idea of a city within a city to ground reality, a fusion of art, style, and entertainment. The center has every bit to offer what the city has. The Rockefeller Center is a huge complex consisting of 19 commercial buildings across 22 acres of land in Midtown Manhattan, between 48th Street and 51st Street. There are 14 Art Deco original buildings from the initial days covering from 5th Avenue to 7th Avenue. The complex built additional buildings later on. 75 Rockefeller Plaza was spread across 51st Street's north end of Rockefeller Plaza, and 4 international-style buildings on the west side of 6th Avenue listed after World Trade Center. This is the next in line for you on the places to visit in New York. Number 1, New York Public Library, home to 53 million items and spread over 92 locations. The Public Library is listed as one of the most popular places to visit in New York City. It is also the second largest public library in the United States and the 4th largest in the world. People from anywhere can attend the public programs and access the facilities available in the library by showing an ID proof. Amid the long list of fascinating places New York has to offer, the New York Public Library tops here. For all the bookworms, this is an ideal stop for you. The NYPL has 92 locations in total that express 53 million items approximately. It is the second largest public library in the United States and the 4th largest worldwide. New York Public Library is a private non-profit corporation that equally operates with private and public financing. Also, a fun fact: you could rent the New York Public Library for events like a wedding, and it turns out to be surreal.